cold, stormy night. Two dark secrets are finally about to clash, leaving you with a bittersweet feeling that you can't put into words. No matter how this plays out, no matter who gets what they want in the end, there will be a heavy price to pay. But I'm their dad. I have to save them, all three of them, before it's too late. And that's why I'm here. About to raid some sort of tavern isolated from society, which happens to be the home of one of the most corrupt, cold-hearted spirits in Japanese folklore. Yuki Onna. This is it. This is the place. I've got to get them back. We make our way through the thick gusts of snow, hindering our view. The cold is almost enough to make me forget about everything. I remember the first time we met. You were asleep in the snow, and I was so shocked I thought my heart would stop. I remember when you woke up. The first thing that came out of your mouth was, "Where's Sato?" How you would put others before you was very memorable. I feel bad for what happened to Sato after that, but I'm happy you were unharmed. Do you ever have fake memories that you wish were true? We take one final look at the outside world before facing what's to come. It takes a second for my eyes to adjust to the light. It feels lonely in here. Someone doesn't want us in here. Tossing the fabric over our head, we're greeted by more locked doors or boarded up rooms. Are they behind here? I don't know, but I should hear something. Shivering, at least. It's fucking freezing. A key. How are you? Another cold winter has arrived. It's been snowing every day recently. It has already piled up to the knee level. I remember you saying that I was white as snow. I want to meet you very soon. I remember how excited I was, how I'd imagined sitting in the coffee shop. Until you make your first appearance. I'd have your hot chocolate ready. A board game piece that we can fit in here for whatever reason. If you don't know, shogi is Japan's version of chess, but way more complicated. I used to play it all the time. I was just starting to teach it, actually, to family. Before all this. In the sauna lies a chainsaw. And it works. A trapdoor. We need something to pry it open. I think I'm beginning to understand how this all works. We'll find things here, and we'll figure out how we can use them to give us access to whichever room or basement my kids are trapped in. And it all starts with cleaning this key. I had tried to use it before, but the rust has clinged onto the metal, building up, deforming the key so it wouldn't fit. It'll only take a second. A touch feels so cold. A piercing pain, frostbite. I feel like it's almost a dream that you like me. I cannot wait for the day I can be with you. I have picked a lot of flowers for you. Even the birds sound like they're singing for me. I look forward to seeing your parents. I will try my best to look as good as I can in front of them. There is something I should tell you. These memories aren't mine. They're hers. Yuki Onna is the mother of my children. But that's clearly not important to tell you right now, because I've lost the fucking rust remover. Somewhere in the chase, it's gone. My kids are here, but they're gonna have to hold out a little longer while I get outside help. I had no idea she could do all this. The front door shouldn't be too far. We met 7 years ago, and I'll never forget the face she made when she first saw me. Given my situation, the timing of how our paths crossed was miraculous. If I had waited a day for the snowstorm to pass, just like everyone told me to, I would have found my way back home just fine. I was on death's door, and it costed me my dog's life. I still think about Sato, but that snowstorm wasn't a bad memory. Extroverts go out and talk to people. Many people, they thrive off it. It becomes a numbers game which they'll all win. I could never really do that. I can always wander off forever. It wasn't lonely, but it got lonely, if that makes sense. And you were the same. The front door. We're trapped here. Psst. Hey you. I don't know how I got here, but I'm too scared to go out. I'm waiting until the morning comes. Until then, I need to find something to pass the time. I brought my game console with me, but I think I dropped the disc somewhere. Could you help me find it? So there are other people here, all of us, trapped in her playground until the weather clears up. They won't care to help, but it makes me feel safer knowing we're together. Outside. And to my surprise, a jacuzzi. But the water's not hot enough. The cold is no joke tonight. This will kill you if you stay out too long. Hell, she's probably the thing causing this snowstorm. Everywhere I look is a cliff of sharp, slippery stones, most of them jagged at a 45-degree angle to keep it unclimbable. Designed to keep strangers out, but in turn, keeping us in. Even if I were to climb it, I'd get lost and freeze to death before I even find my car. I'm finally relieved that the engagement went smoothly. Your parents are really kind people, and we can get along well in the future. As the wedding gets closer, I'm counting the days down with my fingers. I sincerely hope everyone who comes to the wedding enjoys themselves. I look forward to being with you. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I did. I'm questioning why your memories are being brought to me. Do you miss them too? It's there. I must have dropped it before I even ran. And with that, we can see what's behind this door. It doesn't look like much at first, but I think we might have just found the most important room there is. Missing fuses, sealed off cupboards, empty levers. For each item we find that we can use here, it's gonna give us new entrances, new exits even. We're just getting started. But a bigger inn is better for us. More places to run, more places to hide. More items, more weapons, maybe even hot water. Perhaps through one of these is where my children are. It's about time I get familiar with this creepy fucking building and save everyone the pain that I'll go through. Yuki Onna guns for us until we escape outside. It's so fucking cold. Do you know how frostbite works? Your blood vessels tighten from the cold, making it struggle to flow. Your body, however, will give it everything it has to keep it warm for now. It's up to you to find the external source. The damage doesn't show straight away, but you'll eventually hold your fingers in your view, and they'll be white. The water in between your cells will freeze into tiny ice crystals, not only dehydrating you from the inside out, but also puncturing everything around it, rupturing your tissue structure, crushing your blood vessels, and the thick, sludgy blood will have nowhere to go, building up with no exit. But the energy has to go somewhere. We head up the stairs in hopes for more clues. The wind howls outside, silencing any noise I'm making. Jin. For what it's worth, we apologize to him, and the way it has to be. I give him a little pep talk as he stares at me with a blank smile, hiding the fear behind his face. We can't stay. We find something to charge up our power drill. This is urgent now. Not that it wasn't before, but... I'm sorry, Jin. Okay, we have a fuse, drill, and shovel. Fuse can get plugged in the main room. The drill can take down the bolts. That was loud. What the fuck is up with all these doors? There's nothing more downstairs. I was putting this off, but we need to explore further in. And above. And it starts with switching that lever on. We return back to the top floor, where the cage should be open. We'll take the other way. Did I just see eyes? On the wall. We're trapped in ice. Open! Shit. We've been spotted. Why did you disappear? You hadn't cornered in the cold. I know you want me dead. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry that you can't have your children anymore. We further scope out the place, analysing if this floor is just a trap and where the dead ends are. I've come to realise that the jittering means she's nearby, but not necessarily on our floor. At the end is a cupboard, hiding a Dharma. Yeah, okay. Let's pray this good luck charm blesses Mia. You look hungry. Even if you're not, you better eat something. You see, everything is spoiled. If you want a bowl of the good stuff, bring me some fresh noodles and bone and meat. So this entire thing is just a landing, paved in blue, with doors and eyes to the left and right of us. I hold out hope that in one of these rooms has the rest of my kids, or at least the blue key. That I'm with you. The wedding was great. I embrace the happiness I feel when I see you right next to me as I wake up. Me too. I went to the doctor today. The child with you is in me. I sprung in joy when I first heard it. There's nothing else that makes me this happy. Soon, it will be the three of us. If only it ended there. You lot know her as Yuki Onna. Well, I know her as... I shouldn't say her name. She never cared for anything big. No admirable status, no big houses or gourmet meals. Instead, she would always talk about getting married, having kids, living in some cottage in the mountains, away from the busy rat race the city has become. The realization hit me hard that that could be a reality, where two people can just escape from all the noise. She wanted to own a beacon in the snowstorm, where hikers and merchants could check into a temporary rest spot with a cozy fire and warming, delicious food waiting, until they were prepared to venture on. She had this glow in her eyes when she cared for people, which would sometimes backfire when she'd sacrifice too much of herself, but she understood that while money can buy happiness, fulfillment was the real treasure. Money is great, but it's external, fleeting. And seeing her face light up when she greets someone new and offer them fruits, doing her best to put this special type of comfort in people, smiling at strangers, reviving the glow in their face after a long day. that can't be taken away. Something about it reminded me of my mum and the small acts she'd do that I took for granted at the time. She wanted to mother the world, even when they took it for granted. People like to look to karma for whatever reason. An incentive to be charitable, or for a sense of closure. It doesn't exist. It's all bullshit. Naturally, as a soon-to-become mum, she'd want the very best for her child too. But her reward never came. After a series of random lefts and rights, we stumble even further upwards. The walls are painted in red, the corridors thin and loopy, until the path widens up. It's some sort of barn. The chainsaw flares up once more, revealing to everything and everyone around it our location. Her light's on the other side, as well as a shogi piece and a green key. So each of my children will be in different cages, color-coded. I have the green key. Where's the green cage? Aka Manto. I remember playing this game. Don't tell me this is the game that man dropped. To briefly talk about Aka Manto, the urban legend states that it's a yokai who lives in a school bathroom and enjoys torturing the students, either by strangling them to death or slashing them until all their blood has been drained from their body. It's a funny coincidence that this is here, because Yuki Onna's an urban legend too. Yuki Onna is this beautiful woman with piercing dark nightshade eyes and thick voluminous black hair, contrasting her overall fair skin complexion. However, the flesh that wears this spirit is nothing but a facade. It's just something to lure you in, and wait for you to let your guard down. I don't know if you believe in an afterlife, but if you do, you can scrap whatever idea that is, because your consciousness is now forced to be a part of her forever. Forever trapped and freezing, with no autonomy. Forever a spectator to the one who deceived you. Yuki Onna, for now, seems intent on staying here. Her presence alone causes my breath to mist up, getting harsher, then tamer, then harsher, then tamer again, slowly ramping up each time. She can't pull us out, but will eventually freeze us to death in here anyway. There was never anything between us. This was all her plan, back when we first met. She ruptured up that snowstorm. She made me think I was gonna die to earn my trust and take what should have been mine. She forged herself into the perfect someone that I cared for, and I fell for it. I invested everything I had into it, this life that love and family seems to promise, and all the emotion and purpose that comes with it. The times where you stick with each other thick and thin was nothing but some sadistic plan to her. might as well open this door while we're here. Some sort of fisherman's hut. There's a lot of symbolism in this place. We wait for us to pass before approaching the game. I wonder why she did this, if there's even a reason. Purely for food, for power. Why not kill me in the snow when I was down and out? Why? You have changed since the child was born. You walk around late and come back drunk. It seems like you no longer work. Where did all those warm and joyous days go? Dive headfirst into the ceramic surface and cower under the tile above us. There's so much surveillance. It's just the final stretch. Thanks. Now I can at least enjoy this time in peace. Here, like I promised. He drops us a crowbar. Bruh. He's gonna get himself killed. We lift the trapdoor and peer into the opening. The air down there is muggy and kind of foul, like eggs. So this is where the smell is from. Have you ever had shit water up to your socks before? It's not nice. There's no time. I pulled it without thinking, hoping something would happen. Locked. There's another way out, completely boarded to fuck. We scram through the tunnels, opening any cage we come by. The space is dark and thin. It lurks under the water, and by the time I see it, there's hardly any time to stick around. There are no hiding spots as well. Another lever. But what do they mean? He catches up quick. It's hard to hear him through the ripples. So there is no safe space down here, but we have something better. An opportunity to make it out alive again. The exit is down here, barricaded, which means we'll need to bring all the tools we've found so far. Of course, that means refilling them. We know where Jin is, and now Kaya. I found a way back up to the main floor. I just need the blue key. But where's Mika? She's not to have been seen anywhere. Not even her key. And there's nowhere left to explore. She doesn't follow me down here. He never chases either. He's angry, not hungry. Then I remember all the levers we just pulled. They were slowly unlocking this place. It definitely needs that key we have. But do I open it now? We still don't have Mika. And what if Yuki Onna realizes she's gone? Where do we even keep her while we break through that door? What if she takes her to someplace unreachable next time? She has to stay here for now. There are more important things to focus on. This is my second winter with you. It seems to be cold this winter once again. I'm filled with energy this year, now that the child's born. It was lovely when you said that her eyes and the pale skin looks like mine. This beloved daughter will continue to be strong. Let us pray that she will grow up to be as strong and healthy as you. It's funny to look back on life sometimes, and you're sat there trying to figure out where it all went wrong. Ever since I've been here, I've been kind of wondering what I'm doing here, and if I should just leave my family be. My condition is really bad right now. We hobble as fast as we can out of sight and collapse into the pot. Just there every time. It's like she doesn't even need the eyes. She has all the time in the world, and she's getting bored of us existing. We'll avoid that route for now, although I'm not sure where I'm going. At this rate, it will be impossible to go on. She has me at every corner. The exposed flesh where my skin once was is burning, frozen, fucking solid. Hot ice sticks to the wound, stopping the blood. Everything feels numb, but not. I'm so hungry. snap something and pull a hand out of its body. But immediately I forget my hunger. Not because I'm holding on to the food, but hidden in the body tissue was the blue key. I hope for his sake he doesn't remember much. He doesn't seem to. We drop what we don't need and grab him firmly by his hand, explaining to him that he can't let go and can't make a sound. I am one finger touch away from dying. It can't be seen. We enter around the back, hoping to avoid her. She can appear before any corner. We sit Jin in our main room. It's an awkward silence. What am I even meant to say to him? You know, this doesn't happen to me much in real life, but sometimes I go about my day and I look around and I see all these people commuting, getting lunch or whatever, and I've almost got this really innocent perspective of the world. I'll look at each and every person and something soft in me sees the small things everyone wants in the moment. He just wants his favourite seat on the bus. She just wants to listen to her favourite song. You know, the small things. And it makes you feel kind of tender inside. It makes you wish the genuine best for them in the moment. It doesn't happen that often, but something about this game makes me feel it constantly. The memories we've witnessed, this lady being optimistically excited for her future and coming to understand for the first time ever that it's the humble wishes in life with sentimental value that bring the most joy. And something about seeing this unravel is so nostalgically relatable. Not nostalgic in the sense of remembering something from childhood, it's more like it's a happy and sad feeling, but tender at the same time. I usually get it when it's a sunny day, no clouds, and I'm in a field with trees surrounding me. Either that or walking down a road on a sunny day without seeing a single car, listening to Shelter from Porter Robinson. Anyway, it's not that important. But it's a bittersweet feeling which also tells you you're doing your best and that you're enough. It's some weird mix of deja vu, solace, peace, loneliness, fulfillment and comfort all at the same time. It's hard to put into words. I don't know if anyone can relate to that feeling, but if you can, try and manifest it and take yourself to a time where you felt that your life had a goal which gave you something greater than happiness. If that's now, then stay in the now. You are probably self-aware of how naive you'll be when diving in, yet having faith that it'll work out. Because that's what we all say, to motivate each other, to help each other, to get to our goals. I know there's a lot of fuckery going on in this game right now, but their past seemed authentic, and sometimes that's all it takes to care deeply for someone. Authenticity in the small things. I don't think he listened to any of that. This was not normal food. He tells us that we still have time to fix things. If we want to know the truth, we should take this yen to the gachapon with the correct wish. The red key. But where's Miko? The correct wish. What does that even mean? Her cries were different. How dare you treat your daughter like that? Do you not understand she's a very child? I had to discipline her. I never wanted any of this. If only you hadn't deceived me. I did this. I brought this out of you. But you would bring it out of me too. I hope you know that. It's still your fault, and it's become my fucking mess to clean up. Daramas are known to bring good luck. The correct wish. I wish to forget everything. I wish to never see you again. I wish you'd understand how much you hurt me. A mother's resilient, undying and unconditional love and support for a child is the second most supernatural thing in this world. Aside from you. You sacrificed every fucking thing you had for them. You didn't need anything more. Just to watch them grow. To watch us grow. And to have that torn away. I don't want to imagine the feeling. And I wish to never have to. I wish to restart life and feel wanted again. I'll find something new for me. I'm not scared of you anymore. Just when all this is done, when I win, please help me forget. Entering this room made the Dharma bloat up, smashing through the tiles of the floor. This is the fucking wish. A death wish. A way up, and a painful drop down. Please don't come. your daughter like that? Do you not understand she is your very child? If you scold her like that, the scars will remain deep in her heart. If you're going to beat her, beat me instead. The tears will not dry. Please, I swear that this will end. I used to hit my kids in the past, mainly the oldest. It was stupid. I eventually made a promise to never do so again. I got sober and kept to that since. You're nothing but a monster. I'm doing my best, and sometimes it's not enough. But they can't be here. They can't be with something like you. We need to refuel, recharge, and carry everything downstairs to destroy the escape door. To divorce you. I can no longer stand the child getting hurt, hitting until blood comes out of her mouth. She's a kind-hearted child who will think about my well-being first, even when she's the one in pain. Recently, a very cold blood started to come out of my unhealed wounds. I must protect her as the mother. My mind will not waver until you change your heart. I ended up breaking my promise one too many times. But alcohol does that to you. It changes you, and you can't be blamed for that. I'm doing my best, but you just wanted any excuse to turn back into your ugly, filthy self. And here it is. They have no fucking idea what's going on, but I'm the one here, giving them the best choice they have. Let's get you free. I asked for water because my mouth was burning. Why did you bring her hot water? What is in my mouth? Why is the child lying on the floor? What do you mean? I'm not human. These children are half me and half you. They are half of whatever this entitled, lonely species is. In 20 years from now, they'll end up killing the lives of many and destroying families, just like how you did to me, and mine. I've done my research, and the only way to kill you fuckers is to melt you from the inside. I already tried. It wasn't hot enough. You're good at pretending you're weak, and caught me off guard, I'll give you that. So you took them here, into your frosty battlefield where hot water doesn't last, and caged them from me. And all for what? To teach my children how to be killers too. Children have to die. It's very cold out. Why is it so cold and painful outside? Why is he in the house all by himself? My previous treasure fell asleep in my arms. Such a cold and lonely place. Speaking of which, I only had my mother from the moment I realized. I should have known the man's true self. I will not forgive him. I must save the poor child left buried. There was another side to the urban legend that I told you about earlier. And since I'm so close, what does it matter if you know? Yuki Onna aren't entirely cold-blooded. They are capable of feeling emotion, and attachment. The majority of them even run into a special kind of person, one that they want to dedicate their lives to. Someone that they're willing to starve for the rest of their lives for, to be with them, just so they won't kill again. They'll learn to see the colors that humans see, value others like humans do, and abandon their own, embracing the fear and danger of doing so, all to display this foreign emotion called love. To feel the breeze on their skin whilst hearing their kids laugh and play, pretending to enjoy the picnic food here and there, so that they can fit in, or hugging their significant other, cozied up by the fireplace, looking out the window, where the snowy trees thicken into one big fluffy cloud. They're still monsters, but with this soft glow inside, trying to find happiness. They need that someone to learn to feel warm. But I am not that someone. I was not put on this earth to babysit a monster, and definitely not 3 more. I don't care what you are or what you can be, your existence hurts people, and these kids will hurt many more. I tried to do the right thing, but you wouldn't understand. I will free my children from this fucked up fate forced on them. Like I said, I promise not to beat them anymore. They'll go out painless. Tell the kids something that make them fearful to disobey me. It's just verbal, don't worry. I won't actually do anything to make them feel pain. I don't remember how many years have passed since I moved in. My child is now 6 years old. At one point, I found it was going to fall apart. But thanks to you, there's peace in this family. I'm more than happy that you have returned to your kindness. Seems like a lot of snow piled up this year too. Until last night. That's when I found out. A mother's bond with her children is unbreakable. An electrifying, magnetic plasma soaring all sorts of colours from one heart to the other. Sometimes, it's best to live a lie. A war was waged here tonight. 2 dark secrets going head to head. A monster dressing up as a human, and a human hiding the monster. Life is too subjective for karma to actually be a thing. After all this, we're just left with however you feel right now, really. Sometimes I look at my surroundings and I see just how self-serving everyone really is. How no one really deserves anything nice because we're all hypocrites at the end of the day. Just two up our own asses to see. Hell, I could make a whole fucking video series on that. This game makes me feel that too, alongside what I said earlier. It's lots of conflicting feelings. It doesn't feel good having them, but it doesn't feel right to let them go.
Looking back